that's for sure.
The atmosphere in the gym is electric. We can't wait for the game to start, but we need to step out, get commercial breaks in, and then we'll be right back for the starting lineup and the tip-off for tonight's ball game.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do?
Graduate and take some office job?
Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corp have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age.
The crew is not real familiar to us tonight, except for one for me. Bob Breckel over here is a Chilton boy. Had him as a student and played a little basketball for me. Good guy. Hopefully they do a good job tonight. Lutheran controls the tap. Let's see. Looks like a box and one or a diamond and one they're calling from the Lutheran bench. 3-point attempt is no good, but we've got a foul. Well, that's not a good sign for Kohler, Chris, to pick up that early foul. Not even a minute in. And an easy basket that time by Grabowski. Gubber being guarded by Juris, like you talked about early on, Chris.
Well, there was a nice screen there by Fink to get Gebler open, but they didn't see him. Lutheran back-to-back games, the defending conference champs Howard's Grove last Saturday night, the conference champs Kohler, the back-to-back. Two hard games right away for Lutheran, and it's early in December.
Oh, they got a jump ball. Tying up the dribbler was Grabowski. Possession belongs to Kohler, so they will get it out of bounds underneath their basket. Lutheran in a man-to-man defense. It looks like, Chris, seemed like the other night they played a lot of zone. Unless I wasn't seeing things right on TV.
Which game is? I'm sorry, I was watching the officials there.
Yeah. No, the game against Howard's Grove.
Oh, they were in a man. They kind of split it up a little bit. They were playing some man, and then a little box and one.
You had a foul on.
Nope, just out of bounds.
Well, I think they're calling one on 21.
They did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Juris picks up the foul. Each team with one team foul now. 16:45 left.
Way off the ball fouls for each team.
Lutheran looked like they were in a zone there on the inbounds, but apparently not. And pretty good defense that time by the Crusaders, and Kohler threw it away.
Well, the pace was right there for Kohler. Slowed it way down. You're talking about a Lutheran team that's averaging 87 points a game, and as Marty, you said, they want to get up and down the floor.
Ignacevic was tied up. It's going to be a jump ball situation, but Lutheran will get it underneath their basket. Ignacevic looks like he has grown a few inches from last year.
Oh yeah, and he's much stronger.
Takes it down the middle and scores. 4-0. Lutheran on top.
Jacob.
Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you the ball game tonight. And a good steal that time. And then almost taken back. Ball was knocked out of bounds. Making the initial steal was Barnsnabel.
Again, you're talking about a lineup for Kohler that's all juniors.
Jump shot by Grabowski is no good. Gebler goes right around the defender and scores.
Yeah, I
nice
think Jonah didn't want to pick up that second foul, but here come the Crusaders.
And a leap and leaner is up and in by Grabowski, his second basket of the night. Yeah, good point on not wanting to pick up the second foul, Chris. Good hands that time by Grabowski as he knocked it out of bounds.
Well, there was a lot of live hands on Saturday night by Lutheran.
Leo Fink tossing it in for the Blue Bombers.
Look at that, a freshman stepping out on that screen there. He's Casey plays very intelligent for his age.
Well, he's been hearing about the fundamentals since he was a youngster. There's an interception. Barnstable lays it up and in.
Third turnover on Kohler already, Marty.
You know, you talk, we're thinking, at least I was in the interview before the game, Chris, that the pressure might get to Kohler throwing out of bounds. I think that Gebler had a layup, but he threw it out of bounds. I was thinking more of the Kohler having trouble with the pressure off the press.
Right.
But it's really been the half-court defense
I
set by
100%
Luther.
agree with you. And already we got Leo Fink, his head's down. Way too early for that. It's only 8-2. A lot of basketball left for Kohler.
Nosovic is be a real big threat on the outside too, Chris, with his passing. Little dump down, turnaround jumper is off the rim. Grabowski couldn't get that one to go. It's 8-2, 14-10 left in the first half. Oh, layup is missed, but Kohler gets it back, and then it's taken back by the Crusaders. Coming up with it was Juris.
That was Kohler the other night too. They missed a lot of.
Oh, leaner that time. Barnstable on a nice shot.
They missed a lot of layups the other day, Kohler. Inside shots just like that.
Gebler losing it. 2-on-1 situation. Ognasovic almost a dunk on the missed shot and then got it back and was fouled on the putback. Tyler Rader. On the season so far, Ognasovic hitting 76%. It's that first one to go. Well, the other thing that's a little surprising after watching the game the other night is no three-point attempts yet.
That's true. Well, they're going to let Kohler get it, and then they're going to set the trap, Marty. Now here they come. Oh, nice job by Kohler. They got to score on this. Oh, boy.
Shot is up and in. That one by Lucas Kral. Didn't look real smooth, but went in.
Yep. Coach Verhagen will take that all the time. All of a sudden, Gebler putting a little pressure on. That should be off Kral.
Changing the call, giving it to Kohler. It looked to me like Grabowski threw it out of bounds.
No, I thought it hit off Kral, but that's okay. We're both in this close. We both. Not
We're
sure.
this close, we both can't see. The shot is blocked. There's a three-point attempt, is no good off the rim. That shot by Juris.
Jonah Juris, when things weren't going so well in the first half, when Ognasovic got in foul, he hit 2 threes the other night. As soon as Jacob got 2 fouls in the first half, wondering who the offense was going to be. Well, all of a sudden, someone who doesn't get a lot of offensive shots got 2 big ones.
Cassidy doing a good job of handling the ball at half court. And travel.
That's just got to be automatic shot
Nugent,
up.
Doesn't look smooth out there.
Just put it on the, one dribble up and in.
Just catch the ball and put it in.
Yep.
That was a real nice play by the Blue Bombers to come up empty.
6th turnover.
Verhagen taking it to the hoop and gets fouled. Casey Verhagen will be at the line shooting a pair. It's been a slow start for the Blue Bombers. Too many turnovers, not enough baskets. Michael Berger coming in for the Crusaders. Verhagen missed them both, but Ognasovic comes back to pick him up with an easy hoop. Got to block that boy out, Chris.
Yep. That's a fundamental mistake. Oh, Kroll was open in the basket, but the pressure in the half court is really good by Lutheran. It's tough to see it. Look at Berger, nice down and low.
Yeah. Michael Berger picking up the foul, but you're right, he looked like he had real good fundamentals on his defensive stance and his footwork. Kohler had two guys bust to the hoop on that inbounds, Chris, and they kind of got in each other's way. And another turnover by the Bombers.
Well, Verhagen came and doubled, so Carter went to the basket. There was no help. There's no help at all. Be a day in the film room tomorrow for Kohler if this keeps up.
Ignacevic from three-ball land and couldn't get it to go. Crusaders 0 for 2 on three-pointers so far in the ball game.
Jerse is a good defender on Gebler. That's a good matchup. Rader.
Quick double down on Rader. Finds an open man.
You know, Kohler gets those open opportunities, but they're not shooting.
Right, Kroll is not going to shoot it from outside. A dump down inside, an easy hoop for Tyler Rader.
Good swing. Can't stop him.
Driving and scoring was Graydon Grabowski. He's got 6 points. He and Ignacevic are leading the Crusaders. Lutheran with a 10-point lead. And a reaching bad foul that time by Grabowski. His first. Kroll has it outside. Good move that time to get the shot off by Connor Cassidy, but he couldn't get it to go.
I like Connor Cassidy. He's a hustler.
Little
things like
he might
that.
have made that shot if you would have put it up left-handed. I was serious, Chris.
I know you are.
Verhagen splits the double team and finds Berger open, and he couldn't get it to go. That was Juris actually out in the corner, number 21.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good help defense, but picking up the foul is going to be Grabowski, I believe. It is, that's his second.
Got his hand in there, Marty.
Yeah, a little bit late. Fink will be on the line to shoot a pair. First free throws by Kohler.
Returning to the Crusader lineup, number 15, Barnstable.
Another missed free throw, huh?
Yeah. Form looked good. Nice pass inside by Berger. And on the catch, Kroll fouled him. But Ignacevic able to get the shot off. He got fouled again, and they called the second one.
I'll tell you, with the muscle that he's put on, Marty, he's even tougher to stop.
Exactly.
Just add another weapon to his arsenal using his size.
Barnstable couldn't get that one to go. Kroll on the layup, puts it in. He's got 4 points. Berger looking, gets it blocked. What a block by Fink. Berger made a nice move to the hoop, Chris, but Kohler shut him down. Tried to Coral, but Kohler with the good defense. And right back at you, Barnstable with a block.
That was just the first turnover on Lutheran.
Wow, that's pretty good. 8:49 left in the first half. Pardon me, 9:49 left in the first half.
Pace is definitely for Kohler, Marty.
Yeah, you're right. And, Lutheran has been able to handle it. Nice steal by Verhagen, and he goes in for a layup. His first 2 points. And another steal and a foul. Fink is going to pick that one up.
Turnovers, 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 turnovers. 9.
Ooh. And
9
there's still
turnovers
9 minutes left.
Yeah, 9 minutes. Five out, nobody in.
Good pass to Ignacevic. Shot it. Doesn't go in. He's fouled, though he'll be at the line shooting a pair.
Picks up his first personal Ignacevic shooting two.
Nice soft touch by Jacob. Jacob, as many of you may know, started his high school career at South High as a freshman. Had a friend over here at Lutheran, convinced him to come over, and it's been a good, good matchup. Fuller doing a great job breaking the press that time. Gebler looking for an opening. I think Gebler got distracted by the two guys coming right at him. I'm not sure there was a foul there. Davis Mackey coming in.
He'll get his shots.
If he's like any other Mackey.
Yep.
Jonah Juris back in. Kohler picking up at half court again. It's like a 2-1-2 half court press. Barnstable's shot is no good. Fink with the rebound.
I would have liked to have seen Delvin get to the basket there.
Oh my. Picking up the charging foul was Leo Fink. That's his second foul of the half. You know, that looked like it could have been a foul on Lutheran, but not called that way. Kohler bringing up the front line of the defense a little more, but Lutheran goes right through him. Barnstable, the old left-hander, puts it up and in. Barnstable with 6. Grabowski with 6. Ignacevic with 8. Pretty good balance, Chris, I'd say.
Oh, too much.
Yep.
Tell you, Leo Fink, you got to settle down.
You know what I'm thinking is this pressure is, I mean, it never, they never back off.
Right.
It's all
and
the
it's
time.
getting to Kohler. You can just see it in the attitude.
Yeah.
You got to have
Rader back
confidence.
in. Rader for Kohler and Berger for Lutheran back in the ball game. Rader looks pretty comfortable out in the wing, Chris. A double team and another foul. And they get it on Barnstable, his second.
Well, they reached. They're reaching, and there was a lot of contact. He may shake his head, but you watch the film.
You'll see it. Supposed to not reach in, just move your hands around. Shadow the ball.
Look at the doubles coming.
Mackey, you're right. 3-point attempt is no good. Ignacevic looking. Berger's pass goes off the leg of a blue bomber, and Nick Verhagen doing ball boy job, doing double duty tonight, Chris. Coaching and chasing down loose balls.
Lutheran at 45% from the floor.
Berger down the lane, no good. Ignacevic up and in, and he's fouled.
Tough to keep off the glass, Marty.
I thought when Berger went down the lane that he would dish it off to Ignacevic instead of taking a shot. I don't know how you felt, but.
Another thing I like about his game is he goes to get rebounds. You know, I know he's taller than everybody else, and I told that the other day to Mike Lightpalm, and I told Jeff Wolf, I said, he goes and gets the boards. I mean, he is on a mission to rebound, which a lot of young kids don't like to do. They just want it to fall to you. Like,
Kroll's shot is no good, but Rader got the rebound, and then Gebler's had a wide open look. Couldn't get it to go.
Ignacevic with 7 rebounds. He can hit it from there.
Ignacevic had a good look, couldn't get it to go, and then a foul is going to be called on Colin Gerdalkis.
He's just a freshman. He played some big minutes the other night. There's some foul trouble.
So him and Casey Verhagen.
Checking in for Lutheran, number 12.
Other one. Those are the 2 freshmen on the squad. Nugent on the line.
Number 24, Connor Cassidy returns.
Max Leonard in the game, and JT Schultz. Didn't see them play the other night. Leonard with a rebound. Rob Leonard's son.
I was wondering that. I saw that name on the roster. Ignacevic had it taken away by Gebler. It's a 2-on-1. Nice pass to Kroll, who missed the bunny, but cleaning up the mess was Tyler Rader. Good defense by Nugent to knock it away, and then Kohler comes away with it. Shot is up and in by Lucas Kroll, and he's fouled.
Foul number 12, JT Schultz.
I know we were a little amazed at his first shot, you know, that went in, and as he's played on, he's gotten more comfortable.
Returning for Lutheran, number 35, Colin Gerdalkis.
Couldn't get the free throw to go. Ball sails out of bounds. Kohler chipping away at the Lutheran lead. Berger goes right around the Kohler defense to score 2. Showing good quickness there. 5:30 left in the first half. Pull-up jumper is no good by Cassidy. Ignacevic with the rebound. Berger pushing the action. There's a travel not called. Berger scores.
Just like that, back to a 15-point lead with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, good point, Chris.
Kohler felt a little bit of blood in the water and Lutheran came right back, put a patch on it.
No basket. Let's see what we got called here. Tyler Rayner getting called for a foul.
Foul number 15, Tyler Ritter, his second personal.
Ignacevic going to be at the line again, Chris. This will be his 4th trip. He's made 4 out of 5 so far. Oh, not him. He wanted to go there. He wants the points. Colin Gerdaukis.
First free throws of the season.
It's about time. He's been shooting them in practice, Chris. Come on.
And shooting them well, as you can see.
Yeah.
Freshman. Boy, just like that, back to a 17-point lead.
Ooh, got to call that, yeah. That's going to be the second personal on Gerdaukis. My 2 years at Kohler High School coaching girls basketball, we had an outstanding player, Lisa Gerdaukis. I wonder if that's any relation. Carter Gebler at the line.
I think he's missed 1 on the year, Marty.
Yeah, I have 14 for 15.
Yeah.
He was at .933. That's gone up. Puts in a pair. 30 to 15.
Third turnover on Lutheran.
Long pass goes off Barnstable. Greg Zablocki, you can see him on the corner of your screen. It's our floor cameraman. Richard Bartson working the top camera. Our director tonight is Robert Ingram. Student helper is Dorian Larico, senior at South. We have a full timeout. Robert, take us to a break.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. Yeah, I was pissed. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again. But how about I throw and you run and get it?
Doesn't see race. Love is love.
Chris and I were talking about the Lutheran team, and they're going to get better as the season rolls along, and each player learns their role a little better. Kohler with a pull-up jumper is no good. Barnstable with a nice rebound.
Kohler now 33% from the floor, 6 of 18, 48% shooting for Lutheran, 12 of 25.
Barnstable catch and shoot, but no good. Gebler going hard to the hoop. Kisses it off the glass, no good. Raider comes away with the rebound. It's actually Ignacevic that kept it alive. Interesting matchup. Berger guarding Raider, and he picks up the foul from behind.
Yeah, slid underneath.
Good job of Kohler recognizing, though, where to get the ball. Oh boy. Four of 8 so far. Pardon me, 3 of 8 so far.
Kind of like the Badgers on Saturday.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That cost them the game.
Gebler pulls up from way deep and got it. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
I think that's our first made 3 of the night.
It is.
The other night we were raining them. Tonight is poncho night here because we thought Lutheran would be raining 3s, but they haven't hit any. Student section all in rain ponchos and umbrellas.
Nugent from the baseline couldn't get it in. Ignacevic on the board. Travel. Good call.
Ignacevic 7th in the state in rebounds. Got 10 already, averaging 14. Later in the game, I will tell you about the leading scorer in the state.
Oh, you tell me or everybody?
Tell everybody, it's amazing.
Mickey Kroll kind of numbers?
Way beyond that.
Whoa, now you're talking. Verhagen trying to come from behind and steal it, but got a bit of the arm. Kohler will be at the line again. Tyler Rader just was there, went 0 for 2. Let's see if he can put one in. 3 for 9 so far, 4 for 10. The Blue Bombers are. A lot of free throws tonight, Chris.
Yep.
A lot of fouls, too. I think that was the 18th foul this half.
They got a foul on Berger, that's his 3rd, so they're going to get JT Schultz back in.
Oh, was on Berger?
That's what they were upset about. They called it on the wrong guy.
Yeah. Verhagen was the guy that picked it up. Rader with a 2 for 2 trip.
30 to
Cuts
20.
It, yeah, cuts it to 10.
2 minutes and a half, and back-to-back turnovers by Verhagen.
Yeah, you're right. Gebler, coast to coast for 2. He has 9 on the night.
And a little life back in the Bombers. See, that's the thing that he's so much better at now. That fake jump shot, you got to respect that, and then he's taking it to the basket, which he's really improved on.
When I was watching the game the other night from Arizona, by the way, I think the viewership in Arizona tonight is way down. But anyway, the thing that I noticed in that run by Howards, the 19-point run, they didn't hardly get the ball to Ignacevic. You know, I think they got to work on that part of their game, and that's kind of what's happening now. They're not getting on the ball very often.
Tyler Rader now with 3 fouls. That's not good for Kohler. Full timeout, Marty.
Full timeout with 1:45 left in the first half. Lutheran up 10.
I dare you. I dare you to change the world. Yeah, you. Getting that college education.
I dare you to be somebody important.
Like be a teacher or a reality TV star.
I dare you to stand up here.
To call the shot.
To be a role model.
An inspiration. An innovator.
To be a teacher.
Think you can change my life?
Make me excited about science like you?
Have a career that really means something?
Then do it.
I dare you.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Back at Lutheran High School, Crusaders have bumped their lead back up to 10. Kohler not going away, however. Three-point attempt is way short and tipped out of bounds. Cassidy on that shot. Ignacevic got away with one there, Chris.
Yep.
Going over the back. Thought he tipped it out of bounds. Cassidy again from the other side. He got that one to go. His first points of the night.
Down to 7.
Barnstable right back at you.
And finally, they get the student section up to have a 3. They all had 3s in their ponchos. Took them 17 minutes.
A reverse layup is up and good by Ben Hines. His first points of the game. Casey Verhagen, no good. Nugent on the board. Under a minute left.
Yeah, just an 8-point game. Got to give Kohler credit.
Gebler on a bounce pass to Kroll, and he scores. And saved by Nugent.
Bad turnover by Jers. Go right to him.
That's going to be a charge.
They don't know what they're going to call.
That was the right call.
They weren't sure what they're. I'm not disagreeing with it, Marty.
No, they did the right thing. You look at each other, and then one points to the other. You know, you make the call, you're right there. And then it becomes his call. That's the right way to do it, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a bad call. It was, you ran right over him.
Yeah.
But boy, the momentum have changed there.
Ignacevic shot is off. Good pass inside, and then we get a foul on the floor. That one's going to go on JT Schultz, I believe.
Again, Lutheran just poking and reaching. You know, they're just sticking their hand at, you know, and sometimes when you get officiating crews, you know, they're going to call that. You know, maybe in Madison or in regional or sectional play, you can get away with that. Well, you're not going to get away with that on December 11th.
Gebler just missed his second free throw of the season, Chris. 19.6 seconds left. It's 35 to 30. 35 to 29. Now it's 30. Crusaders going to play for one. Get it inside to Ignacevic, and he's fouled. Kroll shouldn't be complaining about that.
No, he's moving right into him.
Gives Jacob 13 points in the ball game. It's a 6-point lead with 9 seconds left.
Good hustle by JT Schultz.
Yep, and he missed the table. Be awake on this side of the floor.
Gebler's going to try to get to the basket. Oh.
Shot was blocked, and that's going to be halftime. The shot was blocked by Jonah Juris on a good effort. And we're at halftime here at Lutheran High School. with the Crusaders up 36-30.
You're doing great. We're gonna try this again, okay?
Okay.
Wheels, pedals, handlebar, brakes. Sit up straight, keep your weight in the center, keep your eyes on the road, hands on the grips, button the seat. If we feel ourselves falling, what do?
Just
keep pedaling. Good girl. Now remember, it's all about balance and steering. Steer with your hands, steer with your body. Steer into the corners and you stay out of trouble. And the bell's your buddy, so go ahead and ding that. All right, you ready? Here we go. Pedal, honey, pedal. There you go, you're a bike rider.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Hey, I'm Tyler Perry. Do you know what hunger in America looks like? Well, it has many faces, and 16 million of those belong to children. Yet billions of pounds of food go to waste each year, and this is unacceptable. You can be a part of the solution. Join us in supporting the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks, which rescues our surplus foods and provides meals to many families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org today. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
As an American, it's hard to hear that we have a serious hunger issue in our country. And as a parent, it's even harder to hear that 1 in 5 of our kids struggles with hunger, especially when billions of pounds of good food are wasted every year. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide billions of meals to families in need right in your community. Visit feedingamerica.org to support Feeding America and your local food bank. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed ours.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom. It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
We taught him how to hit a baseball, how to hit a receiver, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms.
Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to getschool.com.
Na 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 na. I love you so. I love you. I love you. La 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 la. La 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Marie, you have pre-diabetes.
Pre-diabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get pre-diabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for pre-diabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
Back at Lutheran High School with the Crusaders up 36-30. Chris, after that first time out by Kohler, the score was 30-15 Crusaders. From that point to the end of the half, Kohler went on a 15-6 run to cut it to 6. Free throw shooting, very bad for Kohler. Lutheran a little better. They made 13 out of 19. Bombers only 6 of 13. 9 of 13. What do you got?
I got 13 for 30 shooting for Lutheran. That's 43%. 11 for 29, 38% for Lutheran, or excuse me, Kohler. 11 turnovers for Kohler, but a lot of those were early. They really took care of the ball. And Lutheran, which had basically no turnovers till late, ended up with 7.
When you think about 11 turnovers and most of those were early, and you look at the final score of the first half, that's almost a win. They were able to overcome a lot of those turnovers and remain in the ball game. You said the largest lead was 17?
Yeah, and you said it was 30-15.
15. It was a 15-point lead when they call that first timeout, or their only timeout, actually.
And both teams hit with foul trouble there. They're calling it real tight.
Fink with a 3, couldn't get it to go, but Kohler comes away with another offensive rebound. That's another thing they've done pretty well tonight.
Yeah, I got...
The other thing that Kohler has been able to hold Christian down is Ignacevic. Only 2 points, 2 baskets, pardon me. He does lead all scorers with 13. Gebler had 10 for the Bombers. And another turnover by Verhagen. Almost threw it away, is able to get it back, gets it down to Ignacevic for an easy 2.
Would have, could have, should have turnover.
Yeah, you got that right, Chris. Bump not called. Fink on a drive. And he's fouled. I think that foul is going to go on Graydon Grabowski. No, no foul. Must have been a turnover. You know, we talked about calling the game a little different in the season versus in tournament action. I think they're kind of letting them play tonight.
Just got a text from Jeff Wolf. Said the watching the game.
Good.
So
We miss you, Jeff. That was the 4th foul on Tyler Rader, Chris. That's going to really hurt. Big guy inside, out of the ball game for the Bombers. Ball thrown away by Crusaders. Gebler. Falls on Jonah Juris. "23 fouls in that first half, Chris.
Wow.
12 on Lutheran. Shot is blocked by Juris. Barnstable running one-hander is no good. Kroll couldn't get the layup to go, but Nugent comes away with it. His little scoop shot is up and in, however. And trying to push it up the court, Lutheran throws it away. Like Splitty said, not much flow to the ball game, Chris. Gebler looking to take Juris one-on-one. Cassidy gives it off to Nugent. Good ball movement. Fink's three ball is way off. Another long pass, and it's up and in by Grabowski. He had 6 early points, Chris. That's his first 2 of the second half, but he went a long time without scoring any points in that first half.
Yeah, and they need him. He's the second leading scorer.
Cassidy's shot was probably blocked. Ignacevic looking for an opening, can't find it.
Nice roll by Ignacevic. Can't stop that.
That's what I'm talking about, him getting the ball nearer the basket. Kroll got hit in the head. A little shaken up. Coming in is Ben Hines.
Kroll just a sophomore. Very, very young Blue Bomber team.
Oh, they only got 1, 2, 3 seniors.
And only Ben Hines gets on the floor.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of youngins. Fink drives to the hoop, kisses it off the glass and in. Nice drive by Leo. His first points of the ball game.
Yep.
And lost out of bounds, Casey Verhagen.
Just dropped it. 10th turnover now. And what did we say, they didn't have any till like the 9-minute mark, or 1 through 9 minutes?
You had mentioned when you're going to play an up-tempo style, you know, you're going to have some turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
You got to live with them, but there are some turnovers that are pretty hard to live with no matter what.
And Hines again. Back to a 6-point game.
Barnsnable. Woo! Little spin and a whoop-de-doo, and he put it up.
He's really improved, Marty.
Yeah.
He's really added some extra punch to this Lutheran team.
Gelber's pass over to Cassidy, and it's lost out of bounds by Nugent.
See, and that's just one of those.
He's had a mixed results kind of ball game so far. Ignacevic starts off in the high post. They do a little spin move, and he gets fouled by Hines on the roll to the hoop.
There you go.
Dump down inside to Ignacevic. He turns to the middle, couldn't get it up and in.
A lot of contact, no call.
A little late, Juris on the steal attempt. Gebler keeps it. Nice pass inside to Cassidy for an easy 2.
And those are the plays Kohler has to finish. Great hustle by Fink. We mentioned it on Friday night. He does a lot of little things.
Again, Lutheran trying to push the action. Ignacevic step back jumper, no good. He's had trouble tonight with that shot, Chris.
4th rebound for Fink.
Gebler from way downtown, no good. Hard to the hoop. Grabowski lays it up and in. He's got 10 tonight.
Boy, could have knocked that lead down.
Nugent on a nice catch and score.
Could have knocked it down to 3, and then on the other end, Grabowski scores, but get the 2 back right away.
Barnstable hard to the hoop, and he scores. Wow.
It's really improved, Marty. 5 of 10 from the floor for Delvin. Pace is back to the Lutheran
advantage. Yeah, this is what they want.
First 2 times down the floor, Kohler tried to hold it, but they've been caught up in the run too, and to their advantage.
Interesting defense by Ignacevic on Hines. He's not even guarding him when he's outside the free throw lane.
Well, yeah, he knows that
not going to shoot
not
that
a big
ball.
offensive threat. Averaging 4 points a game. Got to get your hands off Jonah.
The Kohler coaching staff likes that call. Berger comes in for Juris, who has 3 fouls. Cassidy being double teamed at half court, but he dribbles out of it.
Yeah, in the no man's land, don't want to be caught there.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's that Lutheran D. Going back to a little zone, and they really hustle. They're really quick. Somebody's got to hit one.
Good skip pass to Gebler.
Take 1 extra pass, Kohler.
Fink, no good. Good rebound by Verhagen, but he's a little too quick. He's got to slow his game down just a little bit. Wanted to get Mackey, and then they called him back.
Good decision there by Fink. Don't walk into the trap.
Yeah.
That was excellent decision.
Gebler, baseline, no good. We're going to get Berger.
Hold.
That's his 4th.
Little bump.
Richard Bartson giving you that shot. Greg Zablocki on the floor camera. Robert Ingram in the truck, along with Dorian Laraco. Dorian, our student helper tonight. I'm Mike Martin alongside Chris Wright. And we are enjoying this. By the way, our next ball game will be Friday this week. We're over at Sheboygan North. They host Manitowoc. Gebler's 3 ball is no good.
Can't get him going. No baskets for Gebler in the second half.
Barnstable, bango!
Wow.
That was huge.
Raining 3s, says the student section. You can see them in their rain ponchos.
Crusaders only have 2 3 balls, and they're both by Barnstable. Steal attempt by Verhagen is not done, and Leo Fink has an easy layup.
Good decision by Fink. Look at that.
Barnstable, and no, it was Ignacevic on the rebound putback, but it was Grabowski that missed the initial shot. Ignacevic with a basket and a foul. It's the 2nd foul on Carter Gebler.
Ignacevic has averaged 14 rebounds, including 6 on the offensive end, Marty.
Ignacevic buries the free throw. It's now a 12-point Lutheran lead. I think the closest Kohler has gotten since that 17-point lead has been 6, which is what it was at halftime. Oops, a little bit late by Barnstable, and that's going to be his 3rd foul. Chris, I think they have the right idea. They're just not, and I'm not going to say they're not quick enough, they're just not anticipating soon enough.
Well, you can see Kohler's well coached too. They know a little bit what to do on these traps.
Mackey open on the baseline. That's going to be a foul. That's on Juris. That's going to be his fourth. It is. And coming back in is JT Schultz. Schultz saw action in the first half.
Barnstable now goes on Gebler.
Barnstable pretty quick. It'd be tough for Gebler to get open shot. Fink with a 3-ball.
First 3-ball of the second half for Kohler. Cuts the lead to 9. Schultz.
Driving hard baseline, but he gets called for the offensive foul.
That wasn't a bad move, JT. I'll take that one every time, but kind of lowered his shoulder and sent the smaller Mackey.
He might have got away with it if the defender was bigger.
Schultz now with 3 fouls. Got to back off. The way they're calling it, and coaches got to tell their guys too that you can't kind of be up so far today because any bumping they're calling.
Hines on top. Mackey couldn't make the catch. Hines caught it up above the 3-point line, and right at that point, Ignacevic backed way off. 8:45 left. It's 54-45. Lutheran on top.
Not a chance.
Ignacevic hard to the hoop, and he scores.
Not a chance.
22 points. That makes it 56-45. Gebler looking to go one-on-one. We get a reaching foul. Barnstable with his 4th.
Wow.
He has 16 points.
17 fouls on the Crusaders. Calling all the reaching.
First points for Carter Gebler here in the second half. He had 10 in the first half.
The decision now is you let Barnstable in there. Jers has 4.
Still 8:21 left.
Yeah. You got Berger on the bench. I think I would probably put Berger back in because if you lose him, it's not like losing Barnstable.
Casey Verhagen on a nice drive to the hoop. He's got his second basket of the ball game. 4 points.
Tyler Rader been on the bench a long time with 4 fouls as well.
Nugent having trouble making penetration. Mackey got it inside, but there was nothing he could do there in amongst the tall timber. Nice give and go. Nugent for 2.
Good patience by the Bombers.
Nugent with 6 points in the second half. Ignacevic spin move. I think they're going to get him with a travel.
That's not a travel, Marty.
I don't think that was either. In the first half, he did a move similar to that. I thought he dragged the pivot foot, but not that time. See Fink tossing it into Gebler. Lutheran backing the defense up now to the 3-point line. Verhagen going underneath the screen. Good rebound by Ignacevic. Oh my.
Gebler still without a basket here in the second half, 11 minutes in.
Barnstable in the lane. Bingo.
Wow. And another foul somewhere. It's a mystery.
Falls on
Ignacevic.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Only his first.
Just an 11-point lead.
Yeah, just under 7 minutes left in the ball game too. It's 60-49.
Tyler Rader back in the game.
Referees talking over whether they're going to be free throws or not on that foul. I don't think there should be.
It should be. It is free throws, yes.
No, I understand they're in the bonus, but an offensive foul like that.
It wasn't over the back, or I mean, it was not an offensive foul. It was a push, and a push is a free throws. That's correct. Free throws is correct.
I think, well, who's at the line? Ben Hines will be shooting 1 and 1.
I don't think he's shot one all year either.
He hasn't shot one tonight. A little bit long. Jacobs got to be, what, 14, 15? He had his average for sure, I would think.
16 rebounds.
16. Ignacevic with a step back jumper is good. He had 2 baskets in the first half, Chris. He's got 5 here in the second.
Just slowly creeping away is Lutheran.
24 points for Ignacevic. They have a 13-point lead. Rader with a nice move.
And
put it up and in.
The sophomore Schultz there's got to learn to keep his ground and stay on his feet. Tyler ran him around in a circle.
Grabowski trying to get around Fink, couldn't. Shot is no good. Ignacevic couldn't get the rebound. Kohler comes away with it.
A lot of contact in Grabowski.
Yeah, good cover-up defense to keep Gebler from shooting, but then Rader not able to put the basket in. The ball in the basket, I should say. Ignacevic with his 17th board.
That was a golden opportunity for the Bombers.
Yeah, coming away with
Point blank range. Missed. Look at Verhagen.
Hard to the basket, couldn't get it. Ignacevic in.
See how he's just effortless to go to the ball. He doesn't stand and watch. Like 90%, 95% of high school kids, they just wait for it. He goes and gets it.
Good help defense by Schultz. Rader in the lane, scores, and he's fouled. Nice move by Tyler Rader.
And again, JT, got to stay down on your feet.
Scholes, 4 fouls. Raiders free throw is in, and Kohler's made 3 out of 4 so far in the second half.
Since Tyler's return, big impact for the Bombers.
Ignacevic for 3, his first 3 of the night. Paul was inside, thought he was open, but they couldn't get him the ball. Gebler on a drive, no good. Schultz knocks it out. Fink, no good. Good battle for the rebound by Grabowski and Call. Kroll, no foul. It was a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Lutheran. 13-point lead with 4:20 left.
I have Ignacevic 7 of 9 in the second half.
Berger kissing it off the glass, no good. Ignacevic, no
Wow.
good. Looked like he got fouled, no call.
A little contact there.
And a foul by Schultz, that's 5. Cassidy coming back in. A little more firepower from the outside. Gebler will be shooting a pair. Second miss by Gebler. He came into tonight hitting 14 of 15. That was the second miss of the third miss of the season, second tonight. Full timeout with 3 minutes and 58 seconds remaining. Lutheran is up 67-55. Chris, our next game, we mentioned this earlier, I'll mention it again, on Friday, December 14th, we will be at Sheboygan North. They host Manitowoc, but let's step back to this ball game here. I like the substitution bringing Cassidy back in.
Yeah, I like it too. It's problem was these kids all had foul trouble. And now they get back in the flow. I mean, Tyler Rader, he's got 8 rebounds. I mean, since he's come back and he's made an impact, you know, once you get the starters back in, there's so much more flow. And Cassidy is kind of that guy I mentioned before, does all the little things like Leo Fink.
I think that Lutheran has been tested more than Kohler in terms of players off the bench. They have Berger, Barnstable, and Juris all with 4 fouls. Schultz is already fouled out. Graydon Grabowski only has 2, but he picked up 2 pretty early in that first half. He sat quite a bit then.
And what's weird is there's still 4 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a 12-point game, and
right.
Lutheran has got to play with their feet instead of their hands. And like you got to play with the officiating crew. Sometimes you're going to get away with that stuff, and you can be a little more physical. But tonight is not the night.
Berger, right down Main Street, found an opening and scored with the left hand. I'm telling you, a left-handed layup, Chris. It's awesome. Gebler off no good. Ignacevic releasing early, but they didn't get him the ball.
And I got Gebler 0 for 6 here in the second half, just 3 of 15.
And a dunk shot by Ignacevic. Got it down deep. You're not going to stop him when he gets that close.
Back to a 16-point lead.
Fink's shot is no good. Nugent had it taken away by Berger. And a little pinball action. We're getting a foul on the Blue Bombers. Nugent picking it up. That's his third.
Just 30%, 7% shooting for Kohler in the second half doesn't help them either.
Shot is blocked. I think that was Rader with the foul. Berger got away with a bump. Gets it into Ignacevic, who dunks another one. 18-point lead now. Gebler couldn't get it to go. Crawl putback is in. He's got 10 on the night. Ignacevic going to be a handful for every single team in the conference, Chris.
Well, it could be tested when they go down to the Christmas tournament down at Concordia, but I don't see anyone left on their schedule besides that, and more fouls in the conference. Manitowoc Lutheran's probably the next one that's going to be a little bit more difficult for them with the shooting of Zastro, but they've played.
I thought he was at Roncalli.
Nope, he's at Manitowoc Lutheran.
Okay.
His dad's the coach there.
Yeah, I know he's a coach. I saw a picture in the paper, and had a Ron Colley guy, must have been, you know, the defender. So I even said something to my wife. I said, Zastro's went to Bethlehem Lutheran here in Sheboygan. I'd be shocked. I was shocked at the time to think that he was playing for Ron Colley. But it is Manitowoc Lutheran.
Yep. And besides from that, looking up there, Oostburg might give these guys some trouble as well. But Lutherans played two of the tougher teams right off the schneid here in the first couple weeks in December. We still got a lot of basketball left. But
might be worth a trip to Manitowoc to see that Zastro boy play. Cassidy with a nice spin move and a score. He's got 7 on the night. Wanted to mention Grabowski had a 1-for-2 trip. That puts him up to 11 points on the night. Barnstable has been real good. He's got 18 points. Ignacevic has reached his average. He's up to 33. There you see the Kohler bench. Ken Rader with his back to you. Kyle Gebler, Carter's dad, facing you. There you see Nick Verhagen talking to the Crusaders. It's been an entertaining game, but Kohler just not able to keep up with the Crusaders, especially Ignacevic.
And I have unofficially, I have Lutheran shooting 70% in the second half.
Well, dunk shots will do that for you.
Yeah. Now they're gonna have to make some free throws.
Cassidy with his first foul.
The foul trouble probably hurt Kohler a little more tonight with Rader getting in early in the second half.
It's a big trip for Jonah. He has not scored tonight.
Well, he's the guy who's fouled Gebler all around, and as we've mentioned before, Gebler's on a 3 for 16 shooting night.
They've
so
done a good
Jonah's
job
doing
with
his
him.
job.
Yeah, you're right. I think got away with the walk. Gebler in and out. Ignacevic, he got 20 yet?
20.
All right. How many times do you guys see guys get a double-double with 20 and 30?
30 points, 20.
Yeah, 20 rebounds, 33 points. Good cut by Verhagen, lays it up and in. Good pass by Ignacevic.
And there's your dagger.
1 minute left. Cassidy's spin move, he puts it up and in. We get a quick timeout by Kohler. 30-second timeout. Stick around. Chris will get a couple of interviews at the end of the game, and we'll have some post-game stats for you. Season isn't quite over yet.
Thanks for the water.
Hey, I heard you didn't get water the first 2 games.
Don't
Jeff,
tell
if you're still watching, what's going on? You didn't, when you told him, would you like to work with me, but you got to buy the soda? You didn't tell him that?
No, and I didn't ask for a blizzard either. Jeff, who runs the Sheboygan Falls Dairy Queen.
I'd have been working on the banana split.
Look out.
Ignacevic still in the ball game. I think I would have got him out, Chris.
I agree with you 100%. 100. I would have cleared the bench.
Cassidy's shot is no good. Gebler again, no.
Cannot find the range.
Cassidy no good. Hines no good. Let's go, one more offensive rebound by Kohler. They have had a ton tonight.
They have.
Great call by Breckel. Working hard all night. Big Bob. One of Chilton's finest. And I mean that sincerely. Fink at the line.
So what did Jacob end up with? How many points? Ignacevic?
He's got 33.
33. 33 and 20.
Rader and Mackey coming in, Hines and Kroll coming out.
Coach Rader still being positive.
Verhagen was 0 for 2 in the first half.
He's a good free throw shooter too.
Max Leonard back in the ball game. He played briefly in the first half. Ignacevic checks out. He had 33 like we mentioned before.
And 20 rebounds.
(78-53), 20 seconds left. Rader. Wow, we calling ticky-tack now, Chris. Jeepers. Of course, it is a school night. People will be going home. Did Rader make that one?
Yep.
Wow. Cassidy on the foul.
You know, as I mentioned on Friday night, this Kohler squad's going to get better as the year goes on. And if by chance they see each other in the conference tournament or the regionals or somewhere down the line, they'll be a force to reckon with.
Yes, I agree with you there.
I mean, Kohler's going to get better. You're not going to have a night shooting like Kyle Gebler did. Kyle Gebler, I said, just like I've been saying Brian Ignacevic, like Carter Gebler.
Habits are hard to break.
Yeah.
Fink, no good. Rebound goes to Grabowski, and that's our ball game. Lutheran a winner, 80-64. Don't go too far from your TV sets, because we'll be back. Chris will have some interviews, and I'll have some final stats, and we'll wrap this puppy up.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Here's your check.
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Testing, mic 6, mic.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
Really?
Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke. I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. Protect the ones you love. Spot a stroke fast.
Taking care of a family member can lead to plenty of questions. Fortunately, there's a place to get the answers, for them and for you. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back here to Lutheran. Delvin, that was a hard-fought ball game tonight. Very physical.
Yeah, the beginning was a little rough. Our defense was a little slow. Picked up a lot of fouls in the first half. We were only up by 6, I think, at half. And then in the second half, we kind of picked it up, scored a lot. Graydon did great in the first half. I scored a little bit. Casey scored. And, overall, I think we picked it up and did a good job of it.
Yeah, these games against Kohler, they really make you kind of do things kind of out of the ordinary. You know, first they're slowing the game up, then they're picking up with you guys. It's really a hard team to prepare for.
Yeah, the crowd was pretty hostile, pretty loud. When they were catching up, pretty loud, and I think we were able to get the dub.
You really improved your game. I'll tell you what, they needed a third wheel to score a little bit, and a nice little left-handed there. And you really improved your game. Did you work hard this summer?
Yeah, I got a Y membership and worked on my stuff in the summer. So yeah, I think I got a lot better.
And it really shows too. And it, you know, for all the offensive punch, it was nice to see you. Great, a hard battle against these Colders. It always is, isn't it? It's really, really tough.
Yeah, the refs are pretty harsh on both teams, honestly. Kohler's a rough team to compete against because they're trash talkers sometimes, and they're rough. But it was a good game. We came back in the second half a little bit. First half was really rough. They really had the momentum, and they were just going. But we were able to stick with it.
Yeah, and it's been a great start for your team this year. And, you know, I think, you know, we talked about it the other day. The defense intensity for you guys is really tough, and you know, something that can lead you when, you know, you're not scoring, help you out in the long run.
Yeah, our defense is pretty good. It's pretty competitive, but we're so fast that sometimes we get ahead of ourselves, and then they get sloppy buckets too. So
yeah, and it's early in the season, so hopefully that'll get better too.
Yeah, it's early. Got to keep on winning though.
Now you got some younger guys coming in. Michael Berger's a new guy, and other things like that feeding into your team this year. You gotta like the way you started this year. It's early in December. You've played 2 teams already, but you gotta like where you're standing early in the season.
Yeah, Michael Berger, all the freshmen, they came right in. They're fine. We take them in as family, and yeah.
It's a special season, that's for sure. Pressure being ranked #1 in state, things like that. Everybody's gonna give you your best game. You guys always got to come out tough.
Yep, every game.
Well, congratulations, gentlemen. Good luck. I know you're going to have a big tournament at the end of the month. I hope everybody goes down to Concordia to see that. But with that, we're going to send it back to Marty.
Final score for tonight's ball game was Lutheran 80, Kohler 64. It was a sweep tonight for the Crusaders. The freshmen, JVs, and varsity basketball teams all won. Leading scorers for Kohler, Carter Gebler, their leading scorer, did lead them tonight. He had 13 points. Tyler Rader had 12 points, and Lucas Kroll was the third of the double-digit scorers for the Blue Bombers. He had 10. For the Crusaders, they were led by Jacob Ignacevic with 33 points. He also had 20 rebounds. He was a force to be reckoned with tonight. And also scoring in double figures, Delvin Barnstable had 18 points. You saw him being interviewed by Chris. Also in double digits was Graydon Grabowski, also interviewed by Chris. He had 11. And Casey Verhagen had a nice second half. He had 8 points in that second half to go along with his 2 from the first half. Finished with 10 points. With the loss, Kohler is now 4-1. Their next game will be Friday night against Winnebago. You guys did it again. We're in the middle of a broadcast. Miss, we're in the middle of a broadcast and you unplug us.